All right, welcome to We Chat Football, the channel where we chat football. And yes, guys, remember, drop a comment once you join the video. Remember to like the stream. If you're new here, just like the stream and subscribe. Yes, trying to grow to 250 subscribers, so that will help a long way. So looking now, we're going to be talking about the FA Cup. Hey, what's up, Don? Thing good? Yeah, so looking here, we're going to talk about the FA Cup, the aftermath of the FA Cup, and all that kind of stuff. It's I think a lot of people are losing their mind over the loss that Liverpool lost the FA Cup, including people in my fan base that are just losing their mind. I think a lot of them maybe is going through a cycle or something. I don't know how everybody can just flip flop. 1 minute it's the greatest squad, no, it's all meltdown everywhere, and it's not good enough. I mean, we know that going into the season, going in right now, that the squad isn't at the best this point possible. We still need to add players into the squad. That's a known fact that we needed to do that. We are short in attack, um, and yeah, more addition will be coming into the squad. But I don't get the constant going over the top for everybody. I honestly can't get it. It's like this minute everything is all great. The next minute everybody is all over the place about everything is falling apart. Yes, Crystal Palace played well. Yes, we should have won the game. Yes, they could have said Crystal Palace could have said they could have won the game. It could have gone both ways. Um, Crystal Palace did create some chances, and with the chances that they created, they should have put the chances away. But let's not forget that we got a chance from, I think, Cody Gakpo when the game was 1-0 to put the game up 2-0, and he missed it. We also got a chance from Eketike to bury the header, and he missed it, amongst other things. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of things that went on in the game. We looked great in the first couple of minutes of the game. We looked exceptional, I would say. Um, Looking like we would be the counter attack looking really good. The other thing people need to remember is that the pivot that we played with Sabasai and with Curtis Jones, that's not the pivot that's going to be starting the season. So we're missing our two main defenders. And yes, we do need to reinforce. As Danaka said here, to be honest, there wasn't much need for a vert. There is. Because we rely so heavily on Mo Salah last season, there is a need to bring Florian into the squad. To be fair, there's a need for it because we needed to start move the squad away from Mo Salah. As I mean, a lot of people don't point out last in the community shield that Mo Salah had a horrible game that day. Like he was literally non-existent, and we still look good going forward, even though he was like non-existent for the game. So yes, we do need to improve on that going forward. That Yes. Oh, sorry, guys. Just lost my train of thought. Yeah. So that's looking good going forward. That we are not solely reliant on Mo Salah for creativity and for goals and all that kind of stuff. Eketike looks good. Like Eketike looks really really good going forward. Yesterday, not yesterday, sorry, Sunday. He took his goal well. Missed a kind of tough header, I would say, but he took his goal well going forward yesterday. Why is my background not showing? The hell? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, so he took his goal well going forward yesterday. Yeah, that's a positive for me. Centre back, yes, we do need centre back. We need two of them, not just one. We need two of them. I've been saying that from the transfer window open that we need centre backs. I mean, everybody's saying that. So yeah, we do need the centre backs. We do need to cover that area of the field. It's a massive hole because again, if Van Dijk goes, if Konate goes, we have nobody at centre back. We did miss Grav in that game, and we do miss. Yeah, we miss Grav in that game. I think Grav now it shows that he's the most important player. We could have stick Endo in the game as a defensive mid. We should have took Sabasai out the game because he gave away so much ball, like so much ball in midfield he gave away. Um, yeah, we could have made other changes to that game, but I don't get the overreaction of the game. To be fair, it's a coming to shield. It's a curtain raiser for the season. It's one of them games where, when you look at it, you're like, okay, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. It's not the end of the world. I, Crystal Palace played, for me, exceptionally well in the game. Crystal Palace made the changes that needed to be made to get Liverpool on the back foot. Like, we were overrunning them in midfield, and a lot of people missed it. That the Crystal Palace manager made a change to add more bodies in midfield, and we weren't able to go through the transitions that we wanted to go through in midfield. And they're trying to catch out our wing backs high up the field. Will that happen on countless occasions with different Premier League oppositions? No. Is the transfer window closed? No. So therefore, we still can go in the market. We still need attackers. It goes to show that we need attackers, because as soon as Wirtz came off the field, as soon as Ekitike came off the field, Liverpool, and for the most part, Cody as well, Liverpool offered nothing going forward. It was back to give the ball to Salah and hope for the best. That's where we were yesterday after the Verts and the Eketike came off the field, is that we had nothing going forward. And that's something that we have to change. So going into the rest of the transfer window, we need centre backs. We also need attacking options. Right? We can't go like all crazy going over the top and for no reason. The window is still open. We have we have a lot of 3 weeks left in the window, to be fair, for us to rectify a lot of stuff. We can't be doing what the Arsenal fan doing. I realize now that everybody online is just going crazy for no reason. Like, we can't be going like Arsenal fans, where 1 minute they lose to Villarreal, the whole London Bridge is burning. It's falling down. Like, they're running for the hills. And then they beat Athletic Bilbao, and know they're the greatest thing. I know they're gonna win the league. I know the team looks so wonderful. Like, come on, we gotta find a balance here. It's a game. We lost the game. We didn't even lose. We draw the game. We lost on penalty. We keep it moving. This shows that, okay, we need more. So we just need to go out, get the business done before the window closes, and push the season on. 38 games in a season. We don't have to win all 38, but we can draw or lose too much games. And we need more attacking options. Get me an Isak. If we can't get an Isak, get me a Barcola, get me somebody like that. And yeah, we push on from there. Danaka, I saw that you guys are selling Baliba to United for like 100 million or something like that. That's crazy, broski. That is crazy. That looks like you guys are gonna be a bit short this season. I don't know. Do you have the Baliba replacement already? Let me know in the comment if you have the Baliba replacement already. I saw the news breaking that United is putting up 100 mil for him, which, I mean, a couple of weeks ago United said that they were broke. So I guess they're shocking the world with this one. But yeah, it's a long season. It's a very, very long season. And back to what I was saying, it's a very long season. But fans just need to calm down, try to find a balance. Need to find a balance in life. You can't just go from one extreme to a whole different extreme, saying, okay, then we have the best, we have a good squad. We have a good squad. We have a squad good enough to win the Premier League. Still do. We we have a squad good enough to challenge for the Champions League. We still have a squad good enough to win the FA Cup or the League Cup. We got to the League Cup final last season with a worse squad. Yes, the numbers is less, and yes, we're shorter in attack, and defense because we lost Kwanzaa, we haven't replaced him. But the window is still wide open that we can go out and replace these players. We strengthen in midfield. We literally got Vert, and with Vert coming in this squad, he was playing really well yesterday with Eketike and Salah and the whole works. As I said, Salah was not the Salah that we're used to seeing, but Salah didn't need to be that player yesterday for us to put up a good performance. I just think that what we've seen is that we have um, there was tactical changes made by the Crystal Palace manager, and honestly, just didn't have the tools to get the to come back in the game. When you replace the attackers because they needed to replace, like, come on now, we can't afford none of these guys to pick up an injury in the Community Shield, and then we're going to be like, why didn't he take them off? The Community Shield is nothing, so we can't go lose our head over that because going into the Community Shield, everybody's saying it's a friendly. Everybody's saying it's nobody counts the Community Shield trophy. The manager took it serious, but that's about it. Jump back over to that question that I asked Abdulaka Weaver. Man, you guys have them lined up already. Well, we'll see. Because if he's as good as Baliba, then you guys have another talent on your hand this season. But also, where do you think Brighton is going to finish this season, though? What's your expectation for Brighton this season? And yeah, just drop it like the expectation. I think like you guys are going to be finishing similar to where you finished last season. But I don't know because you guys lost João Pedro. Baliba looks like he's about to head out the door. I think you guys sold up a few other players. I haven't catch up to your guys' transfers this season, so I'm not sure. So you think that you could finish in a Conference League spot? That's not a bad shout. Oh, you got a few new additions. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad shout. The Conference League spot this season. Yeah, I haven't followed Brighton transfers because like we're so caught up in the Isak drama that we've like, I don't even have time to follow anybody else. It's more news than Isak. It's Isak throwing his stars out the pram. It's all that kind of stuff. So I haven't even got a chance to follow up with anybody else like transfer and stuff. But okay, if you believe that you guys can finish in a Conference League, then nice. And you got new additions. That's interesting. I like to watch Brighton play because you guys always just find some gem from somewhere, some random gems that's just pop up and just doing bits. So yeah, and I know that like for your club, you guys wouldn't look to move João Pedro on if you guys didn't have a replacement for him already. So that's going to be interesting going into the season to see where you guys finish and stuff. By Isak, I don't think you need Isak, man. You need better than Isak. You guys can find better than Isak though. But I mean, if you yeah, 100 mil. But knowing your club ain't gonna just put the whole 100 mil back in the transfer market. They're gonna, and even if they do, they're gonna rebuild the whole squad with that 100 mil and just have them sitting in the background waiting for the next 100 mil player to go, and then somebody else step in line and get that spot. Your club is like well run. It's almost like your manager is playing like FIFA or something where he just goes search for those gems. Like your owners, you just go search for the gems, buy them, have them in the reserves ready for whenever that player hit like a 80 ratings or something like that, and then you just said, okay, then big money coming, sell him, and you have that next in line. He's like 70 something rating, ready for a couple of seasons, then he hit that 80 plus ratings and the cycle continues. So yeah. But yeah, it's Brighton is an interesting one. Like I'm looking to see where you guys end up this season in the league. I haven't added any Brighton players in my fantasy because like the player that I would have in my fantasy from Brighton would have been João Pedro, but no, he's gone. I'm like, I don't know who else to add in the team. Or Mitoma. Mitoma is gone as well. So yeah. Do do you guys still have Minta? That's his name. I think that's his name. Yeah, I think. Uh, yeah, you guys have Minta. Minta is gonna be a gem. Crazy that New Chris at Newcastle let Minta go, but like Minta is gonna be a gem for you guys. Yeah, but that's just one of those still. Yeah, because he looked well last season. Like I saw Minta last season, and he played extremely well last season. I'm like, okay, you guys have a future like star on your hands for the coming season. But yeah, he's gonna be the next one, man. The next one coming off the conveyor belt. That's going for 100 mil again, out the club. And yeah, you guys let Estepinian go. I guess he passed that sell by date. He got expired, and you guys just let him go for a fraction of the money that you guys were asking for a couple of seasons ago. But yeah, I'm like I do not doubt that your club will find the next replacement for all these players that you let go. So yeah, asking to saying that you'll finish in a conference league spot is not crazy at all. Not even by the light, not even by the closest margin that it's gonna be crazy. Because you guys really have a good squad and you have a really good turnover with talent. Because you guys scout like extremely well. Unlike a bunch of the clubs. I mean, we're trying to get some players off our books. I don't know if you are interested in taking any right now. I mean, we're still trying to get Harvey Elliott out the door. Really good side, really good player. I think a lot of clubs would be lining up for Harvey, but it's just one of those. We need to get more players out. Think a lot of players might leave Liverpool closer to the ending. Nah, no, you leave Endo alone. Endo ain't going nowhere. Endo is going nowhere. We gave you James Milner. When James Milner leave your club, then you can get Endo, right? We keep Endo. You can keep James. We give you James Milner. Yeah, you can't get Endo. But yeah, um, there's still a lot of time left in the window. A lot of time, and I don't think clubs should be panicking, right? We're trying to get a really good window. We were all excited to the window, and then we end up with Man City linking with Rodrigo, and Savina is heading to Tottenham. That's kind of crazy. Like I feel so good about the window. I mean, we were just shitting on Arsenal for the whole window. As soon as Arsenal make a big signing and we make a big signing, and you hear that Manchester City is going in for Rodrigo, which is now like crazy. McAllister for Endo and Milner is fair. No, 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 no. McAllister for Milner. The Endo. No, we leave our little Japanese samurai. Our little Japanese samurai is class, man. That man is like class. But every squad needs a player like those, like a Milner, like a Endo, a player that comes on the field and is willing to run through brick walls. He's not asking to do much or demanding, or the manager's demanding for him to be world class every game. But every game they give a 7 or 8 out of 10 in effort and understanding the job at hand. But I think we need another Endo in the squad. A lot of people don't get it, but we need another Endo. I think we need another Endo like in attack, like a player that is come in and like run at the defense with no fear. I guess we have the Rio, the kid Rio, but the manager, I don't think the manager thinks that he's ready yet because he didn't put him on the field at all in the Community Shield, which I thought he would have given him a run because I'm like, take Cody off, put the kid on, but he's like, nah, we should he's not ready yet. Which, listen, I'm not one to doubt that. If the manager doesn't believe that he's ready, then the manager doesn't believe that he's ready. And he's the one playing. A lot of the fans are calling for the kid to play is because right now he's a new Yamal. Jesus Christ. I sometimes I wish fans would learn. It was Harry Wilson, Ben Doak, um, Ryan Kent, just to name a few, that preseasons they look about to hit world class preseason, and the season their career hasn't kicked on because they didn't have the push to get it over the line. I am not saying that Rio is not gonna kick on. I'm not saying that he is gonna fall off a cliff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying allow the manager to slowly put him into the squad, not in these games. Ryan Brewster was coming through. Ryan Brewster gets the Community Shield. Ryan Brewster missed the penalty from the Community Shield, and Ryan Brewster left Liverpool after. He was another talent as well, a young talent coming through. So the fact that Rio didn't get any game time, not the end of the world. There's a lot of games that we're gonna play. We're gonna be playing this season if Liverpool thinks that they're gonna go further in our competitions. So there's a lot of game time for Rio to play, but we need somebody else on the left. We need more attackers on the left. We need attackers for the right, and we need a backup striker. We do not have a backup striker. We have a front three, but no backup for the front three, and that's the damning thing for the FA, the Community Shield. That's what I saw from the Community Shield is that once the lights of Ekitike comes off, nobody's there to fill that forward position as a striker. Once the light the side the um what is his name? Words came off, everything turns to Salah to do everything. So we're like back to last season for everything on Salah to do all the creativity and all that kind of stuff. We don't have Trent. So yeah. And we don't have Trent. We don't have those type of players anymore for creativity. So yeah, we need more in the window before it closes. I know that we have been linked with Baleba and stuff. Um, buy back Milner, put him on the left. Hey, Milner's gonna drive you guys to Europe, man. Milner's done his time at Liverpool. Premier League winner, Champions League winner, FA Cup winner, League Cup winner. Hey, he's won it all at Liverpool. So it's time for Milner to pay his dues for Brighton. He needs to win you guys a trophy. And then I think he'll be going down as the greatest Premier League midfielder. Because, I mean, he's done it at multiple clubs. Did it at City. Record breaking performances, winning a trophy for Brighton. Hey, Hall of Famer, man. But yeah, we need to go back in the market. We need to get more players in. We do need more players in. We need cover. We need centre back cover. We need attacking cover. And I don't think that we're going to be finish up the win anytime soon. Rumors that we move away from Rodrigo and we're looking at Baleba, not Barcola. Sorry, if Barcola comes in, I'm gassed because then Barcola can play multiple positions across the front line. If we're looking to bring in um, Gehi, this kid from Parma, Barcola, and Isak before the window ends, we're still short in DM position, but I can live with it. I can live with being short in the DM position if that means that I'm gonna get the likes of a Barcola or stuff or better attackers. And better attackers meaning that the drop off that would be from our starters to who's coming off the bench wouldn't be that big of a drop off. So if Gakpo doesn't play and Barcola play, they're pretty much on the same level, to be fair. And Eketike is not on the same level as Isak, but then Eketike can play across the front line as well. So we have a lot of versatile players that can play across the front line. And that's kind of what we need going into this season, because it's going to be a long, tough season going up ahead. The money that we spend is going to be that every single team that we come up against is going to want to try to beat Liverpool this season. We're going to be the team to beat this season. We're the defending champions. That's one. And on the other hand, out of being the defending champions, is that we just smashed the British record to sign in Florian Wirtz. We brought in Eketike. We replaced our fullbacks. We did so much in the window, and we're still looking to do more. So every team we come up against this season is gonna gun in for beating Liverpool. And with that being the case, we have to go back and we have to make sure that the squad is as good as the squad can be. And the only way for us to push for the squad to be as good as the squad can be is that we have to go out and we have to get more players coming in. Yeah, yeah. You guys are looking for some. You guys are looking for a left winger as well. So yeah, and even for Liverpool too, we can't afford to have two um young kid like a Doak or a Ben Doak and a Gamera in the squad, a Rio in the squad to come on. Like the drop off that would be from Salah to a Ben Doak is massive. A drop off from Rio to a Gakpo is massive. And coming up against top teams, like if um we're playing Rio in a Champions League game, okay, the kid is amazing, but I don't think his understanding of the game and position and everything is all the way up there yet. It can get there and it will get there with more game time. But I think like Rio should be fourth choice, fifth, maybe fifth, sixth choice attacker, seventh even. We have a lot of games coming up. We have FA Cup, we have League Cup, we have Champions League. He will get game time. I just don't think that he should be forced into the team this quickly. And yeah, but yeah, this is a new show that I'm bringing out. It's just over the top. We're just reacting to, and it's gonna be every Tuesday morning my time, which we're just reacting to a lot of the stuff that has been said throughout the week, where we see fans just go over the top for no reason. And there's no better place to start and start at my club to watch not just Liverpool fans but rival fans going over the top because Liverpool lost a Charity Shield game, which for Liverpool is the best thing that they did was lose a game. Just look at the last 14 people who won the Charity Shield. Only one of them went on to win the Premier League one time. So it's not like, okay, then it's only one club after winning the Community Shield went on to win. It Manchester City, and it happened once. So I don't think that our fan base should be going over the top, losing their crap over a competition that we all consider as curse, right? Because I remember the season Liverpool beat Manchester City in the final, in the Charity Shield, and I was excited going into the season, only to get spanked up by Manchester City in the season. So yeah, it's one of those. Anyways, we are it's gonna be a half an hour show. I'm not gonna go too long because I have to get ready for work and all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, so catch you next week and catch you on Friday. So we're gonna do the Friday Vibe show. It's gonna be our regular time, um 8 p.m. Pacific Standard, which is about extremely late if you're in the UK. But we'll be talking about the Liverpool game after that as well, and we'll talk more about our fantasy league. So if you are not in our fantasy league, normally it's over here. Yeah, normally it's on this side. No, this side. Yeah. Trying to get used to all of this. Yeah, normally it's on this side. You can send it when I put the chat over it. Yeah, our fantasy league is fun, and yeah, join our fantasy. And because we break down our squads and stuff on Friday show, even though one game is played already, but we'll do that on the Friday show and have some fun and see who is gonna be top of our fantasy league and who wins it and stuff. So yes, guys, catch you on the other one. Catch you on Friday. Catch you on Sunday because we still have live stream on Sunday. And yeah, yeah, done. I saw that you joined the fantasy league. Hey, if you win, you're gonna be the first new winner of that fantasy league since it started. It's the same person win the fantasy league every year. All right. Yeah. Peace. Catch you on the other one.